Hello, guys. Hope you guys can hear me. Did it come up? Can you hear me? Can anybody see me or hear me? I don't see anything. Let's go back up here. I may have messed things up. Can you guys hear me or see me? Somebody let me know. Maybe so. Maybe so. I'm hoping that you guys can see me and hear me. Nobody has responded yet. Oh, let's see. Pavita says we are here. Let's see. I may have to go. You can hear me, Sheila? Okay, great. All right. Well, I thought I had messed this thing up. I was trying to get the two screens to come up so that I could turn the live on my computer so that I can see it, and then I can. Okay, I'm gonna have to set the volume down on it now. Dang, y'all, I'll get it in a minute. I'm trying something new every time. Dang, what happened to me? There it goes. All right, now, thank God, you know how it is. Jerry says you got to get them two screens up there so you can copy your StreamYard doodad and post it on your page. So that's what I'm trying to do, guys. Oh, let's see. But I don't have the numbers after my screen. I don't know what the deal is there. So anyway, I still can't post it. I don't know why it's not coming up. Let me see. Nope. It's just not coming up, guys. Anyway, so we're here anyway. And I'm going to get rid of this other one because I can't figure it out. We're going to stretch this sucker back out here to full size. Hey, is that better? All right, guys. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Sheila. You let me know what was going on. I was beginning to wonder if I was completely nuts here. Oh, goodness. Hey, Wheat. How are you? Rebel at Heart. Hello. Good to see you. Let's see. Rebel at Heart. I still don't see your tool, and I don't know why I don't see your tool. It should be there, guys. It should be there. And Jan is supposed to be one too, and I don't know why it keeps going away. Oh, but we're going to try to figure it out. All right. It says I'm live right here. I'm going to click on Havita's got hers. Simply Jan has hers. Oh, you guys have just not showing up on the StreamYard thing. Okay, great. That's wonderful. I thought I was messing up something else. You know how I do. It don't take much to confuse me, people. It don't take much. Anyway, well, has anybody come in that I not already? Beth Cornett. There's Beth. Hello, Beth. Glad to have you. I'm trying to go back and check and just make sure. Oh, and Jan, I have not watched anything you have put out in the last couple of days. I hope your husband is doing better. I know that you were having some illness. He was sick. I'm gonna go back down here to the bottom now. I've looked at all of those. Let's see. Okay, great. And y'all, breathe. I know. Gosh, I get upset. And I get so once I'm scatterbrained, folks. Let me get me a drink and start over. Okay, we're going to start over, folks. How are y'all tonight? I am glad to see everybody here. And Ben's Over Acres is here. Hello. Good to see you. There's my Alaska. Hey, Bill, how are you? It has been a beautiful day here. Started out chilly, but it has been gorgeous. It was probably 67 or so degrees today, and the sun was shining, the wind was blowing, but not bad like it has been. So we are so excited about that. And of course, I had a million things I had to do in town today, so you know how that goes. When you have something that you need to do, you cannot get home and enjoy the weather. But guys, I have been working on some projects. I started working on my garden, putting the fence up. I had my camera set up and everything, had my regular camera set up, and I had my GoPro set up. And neither one of them, the camera started recording and just cut off. And the GoPro just had voice on it or noise on it. It somehow or another, it didn't video anything. Nothing came up. And so you know how that goes. And there's Southwest Living with Val. Hey Val, you had an interesting video there about your new diet your diet you've been on since August of last year. It's really interesting. I'm gonna have to do some research on that because I got to cut down I'd like to cut down 20 pounds, but 20 probably won't get it. I start looking super skinny when I get down that low, but I want to get at least 10 off. So maybe that'll do away with some of this belly I got. I don't know. Oh gosh. And it has been a day. I hated that I lost that, but we're going to figure out what the problem is. I think I may have used that SIM card, the little, the microchip or whatever it is that you put in the camera just too many times and erased it too many times. So I'm going to get rid of that sucker and put a different one in tomorrow. And hopefully it will have everything that I want. It'll record the rest of it, or the next time I record anyway. And I've started working on a craft project. I'm hoping that I can get it out, guys. I'm going to let y'all see it if I can find it. I laid it right here, but it must have rolled under the chair. Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. Let's see. Well, oh crap. The table, guys. I should have known. I'm not. Look. Y'all have to guess what this is going to be. This is my newest craft project that I'm working on. So, and it doesn't have anything to do with the holiday. I'm also working on a gnome that will be for St. Patty's Day, guys. So we'll be seeing that too, hopefully by the end of the week. I don't know if you guys saw my little telling you, I don't know how to set it up, but I put my mask on for Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras days. It's here, guys. And thank you, Sheila. I wanted to just get a quickie out to let y'all know that, hey, I'm going to go live, and I don't know if it went out because I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off today. Wow, 64 tomorrow there and 70 on Wednesday. I wish we would get that. We've had so much rain, and this red clay that we have here is horrible. I mean, just super horrible. You guys have no clue. It is, it has been really, really bad. Jan says she doesn't do crafts and she has no idea what it is. Well, you'll see it in the next few days. I'm going to try to get it, try to get some more work on it tomorrow. I didn't have a chance today, guys. It was just like, had to leave here 9:30, try to get things going, and went out. You know how you leave at 9:30, supposed to be at the doctor's office at 10. Well, walked up by the barn, and there was my sheep that's supposed to have been having babies with another dead baby. So I was so disappointed. So I had to go in and get my boots and go in and get that baby out. Now, I don't know if it was born dead or what, because it was not as cold last night. But the face and all was uncovered, but the rest of it was still in the sack. So I don't know what the deal was with it, because I had to just get it out of there and turn them all loose and go. Got it out, put it in a bag, put it on the back of the gator, and Joey disposed of it. He took it and buried it for me. And Alaska, oh, Bill, 33. Boy, you went up quick, didn't you? From 35 below to 33 plus. Wow, I know how that feels. So I guess you guys have a lot of sludge with all that snow and all that stuff. Wow. I know it must be beautiful. And they say that it's a different type of cold there, Bill. Maybe a drier cold, not a damp cold like what we have here. But when it's cold here, you feel it all the way down in your bones. It's horrible. Oh, God. Yeah, I hate it when I lose one, and especially when I can't do anything. Now, tomorrow, she looks awfully big, and I'm just wondering if maybe that one, she just lost that one, and there's still another baby there. And I did not get back until 4 o'clock this afternoon. So I did not get to do much checking on her. So tomorrow I'm going to get out there and get my stethoscope and see if I can hear another heartbeat or two, because she's pretty doggone big. So I'm hoping that she's a young sheep, never had a baby before. So I am hoping that that one was just the smaller one and it got pushed out and the others are still in there incubating. So you know how that goes. And I do have, sad as it is, I do have a Bill says yes, it is a drier cold there, and it's not as bad, and it's easier to get used to. Well, that has to be better than here, because I mean it's just cuts right through you here. I mean, I see you guys out there and just nothing clothes, and I mean, people here are all bundled up. And I know we're not used to the cold weather, guys. So getting back to the animals, I have 2 hens for sure that are rambling around, have their own little nest of eggs that they're sitting on. And then I have another hen that has disappeared, but she showed back up day before yesterday. So I think maybe she's got a nest too. And she's just been sneaking off and laying those eggs somewhere. And I have looked for her twice. So the next time she comes back up at feeding time, which I feed late in the evening every day. And usually if they're going to get off the nest, they'll come up late in the evening. And so if she comes up again and something hasn't gotten her this time, I'm going to watch her real close and try to see where she's going so that I can get, and hopefully figure out where she is, because, we got this cat that I call him Cinnabon. You've probably seen him if you watch my video of that Fearless Rose is, just as Jovita calls her. She was standing up there barking at the cat, and the cat just wasn't paying her any attention. Well, it's that cat. And the other day I saw Rosie was chasing the cat, and then Rosie quit and the cat chased Rosie. So I wish I could get that recorded, because it was hilarious. I guess she got tired of being chased, so she decided to turn it around. What's good for one, it's good for two. Anyway, Rosie was running like crazy too. She thought she was going to get her. And I understand, Jan, I do. So we're going to watch those hens and see what's going on. And hopefully we'll have a bunch of babies. I'm going to, the one that's up here in the barn, I've already got a, it's a cage that the top opens this way and it doesn't have a top on it. But I'm going to clean back the stuff that she's got it built up under a little table or a little roll around chair is what it is, and stuff like that. And so there's rule 2IC. Hello. Don't your emblem looks familiar. I'm going to have to check you out and see if I'm on your channel or subscribed to you or not. I always try to check out the channels if I see somebody new on here. So it's good to see you. Welcome. I have 622 subscribers as of earlier today. So I'm assuming I have not looked. So guys, we have already went up 120 something subscribers just in a little over 3 weeks since we had our 500 subscriber thing. And I am so thrilled, guys. It's just unreal. So I am trying real hard to get on up there, guys, so we can get, by the time I come to the meetup that Jan and them are putting on, I am hoping like hope that I will be right at my 1,000 subscribers. But you know, oh, Bill says I'm at 623. Thank you, Bill. That's exciting. Everyone counts. Thank you. And so I am trying my best to put out some things. I've been putting out quite a few little shorts, and I know they're just little farm shorts around here, but you know them, that's what we do. So I am hoping that my little shorts will come out and everything will do good and get a little more attention drawn to what's going on around here. And I've got to get out there and finish getting my garden ready, guys, because it's not going to be a month before it's about time to start getting ready to plant. In fact, I should have already got my early peas out, but I just have not done it. So, and I don't know exactly when you put potatoes out, but I think I'm going to wait on my potatoes until after my early peas, if I get my early peas in time, until after they've already come up. And I'm going to plant that whole big bed, I think, in potatoes this year, because the sweet potatoes did great. Now, I have not tried, I have grown some Irish potatoes, but they don't do as well for me for some reason. Jan says she's going to pick up a truckload of dirt tomorrow. That's great, Jan. I'm excited about that. I am going to right in here. It's a StreamYard.com/ put my glasses on so I can read this better, guys. RAVJ U 7 INY No. INY. Okay. And there we go. If you guys can get that, if you want to come in, I will allow you to. Nobody has checked into it. There's Gold Pan and Suntan. Good to see you guys. And I thought it was funny when I was watching you with a video, and I thought, hey, that's the cat that he won. So I told, in fact, I have not told Jan yet. I mean, Wheat yet, but she made those that hat, and so she did hit the share. I don't see where the share is. I don't see it, Jan. She says hit share and copy and then post the link to the link. I don't know how to do that, so haven't figured that part out yet. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's a great hat, nice and warm too. Thank you so much. I'm sure Wheat will be happy to hear that. She's made my husband several, and who is BRB? Be right back. Okay, sorry guys, losing it. I'm a little slow. What can I say? Oh gosh, y'all. So we have been really getting it around here because, well, it's cold and then it rains and then it's cold and then we have a few warm days, and on those warm days we're trying to get as much done as we can. So I've got to get out there on the next few warm days we have and get a bunch of stuff done. It's hard, trying to do this and keep up with all these crazy doctor's appointments that I have, because I have to see 3 doctors, with the illnesses that I have. And I see a rheumatologist specialist and my regular physician, and then I have to see gastrointestinal, whatever, stomach type doctor, whatever they are. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, and so Wheat says she's glad that you guys like it. I'm glad you do too. Yeah, she made those hats, and so she says, well, you can do what you want to with it. If you want to keep it, you can, or you can give it away or whatever. So I put it in with our drawing, and we might have another one if we get to that 1,000 beforehand. Okay, Darren. I will. Thank you. Glad to hear it. I'm glad you're listening. Anyway, I do that a lot. I just play them and lay my phone down or whatever and listen to them, because you can't exactly watch them when you're trying to drive unless somebody else is driving. But like on long trips, I'll put it on because I like to hear it keeps me paying attention, I guess, better. And there's Hiking with Jackie Boy. I'm glad you're here. I really enjoyed that video that you did there at the buffalo thing. I know that, you can't just go in there and video, but I wish they had let y'all, or maybe you did not want to show more of the actual buffalo thing because, YouTube is so squeamish about that kind of stuff. But it really was, okay. No, I have not gotten them yet, but I'll be looking for them. Thank you so much. That's from GoPan and Suntan, said they sent us some stickers. Great. And yeah, Darren, I saw that you were on MT Homestead's video Sunday. That was great. Good to see. I didn't know that you guys were already there and knew each other, but you have a very interesting channel, and people that have been to Germany and Europe in general, like myself, we appreciate people like you that go over there and tell us what's going on. Dogman goes, oh crap, Jan. Y'all make me laugh with y'all's crap. Yes, I would love to have some winter onion sets. That would be great, Sheila. I would like to have some of those multiplying onions. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they're talking about, but that would be great. We do have a lot of onions. And yes, I am looking forward to the meetup too in Helen. In fact, we need the vacation. So if I don't do anything but just hang out and rest during that time, other than when it's going on, maybe walk around, get a little hiking in, maybe video a little bit while I'm up there for people that have never been to Helen, because it's a beautiful place. And hey, Tony, I see you're in here. Good to see you. Glad you came in. And yeah, I'm glad you're in here, Mike. we need you to keep Jan straight. You know how that goes. And guys, we are. Oh, great, Sheila. Maybe the winter onions, she says, are multiplying onions, or they do multiply. So maybe that's the multiplying onions that people keep talking about. So that would be great. Yeah, I've wondered about those and would like to plant some. I have leeks, that let come back every year, and garlic. So I am hoping that I can get some good onions, that we can just put in and, pull out and eat the top. I like the green tops myself, especially when I'm eating vegetables, beans, and that kind of stuff. I like to have something to eat with it. Bad about making chow chow, pear chow chow, and cabbage chow chow and stuff like that to eat with my beans. Oh, guys, now Mike keeps funny stuff right now. I see what y'all saying. Yep. Please hit those thumbs up, guys. I need them. I need all of them I can get. And I appreciate you guys for coming in so much. You just don't know how happy it makes me to see that my channel is still growing. And oh Lordy, and I'm laughing at Jan and her nemesis, or however you say it. Oh Lordy, yeah. Yeah, it's just really nice to be able. And there's Dot Roper. Hello, Dot. How are you, hon? Good to see you in here. And let's see. We are trying to get more stuff done around here. We did some burning. Joey did some burning for me yesterday. Burned off a little bit of the pine straw and leaves and stuff there at the front drive, and we cut down those huge the little kind of like cattails. I can't even think of what they are, but anyhow, whatever they are, we cut those suckers down because they were all growed up and whatever. So I'm going to dig some of those up. Swung by and crushed Jackie's sub button. Oh, thank you. Oh Lordy. And we so that's a little something else that's going on. I saw that you got some buffalo meat. Never had buffalo. I've had alligator. I've never tried horse or mule, but I know it is sold in other countries. So I'd like to try some emu meat. They say it's a very lean meat, but it's not as popular because they said it was tougher. And yes, and I was going to got distracted there for a minute. It doesn't take much. I was going to lost it. Oh, emu meat. That's what I was talking about. The emu meat. That was a big thing a while back, and everybody was buying emus and raising them and all this stuff, and then they couldn't sell the darn things. So then they went from real high to the market fell out on them around here. So I don't know if they became a thing up there where you guys are or not, but that was the big tax break that everybody was doing and raising the emu meat, but they didn't make it. And so it would be really cool to try it. I would just can't imagine. I'll have to look it up and see how you would even cook buffalo, but I've heard that it's good. Fresh alligator is really good. I know that. Pampas grass. Thank you, Wheat. That's exactly what it is. This is the large pampas grass, not the little miniature stuff. So we got all that stuff whacked down, and I'm going to be digging some of that stuff up because I don't need it to be as big of patches as what it is. And I was going to talk about when we went on our cruise, this last cruise, I wanted to go ahead and renew my passport. Good gracious, passports, when I got the first one, it was like $75, $80. It's like $300 now. I don't know if it's that much everywhere, but boy, you talk about inflation. It tripled about 5 times. Or 3 times. Anyway, 300%. Oh. And we eat buffalo. Do you? Okay. Do they have a buffalo season? where you live, guys. That's Gold Pan and Suntan said that they eat buffalo there. I would like to try it. So if I'm ever in that area, I would like to try it just for the heck of it. I mean, just a bite of it. Even if I don't like it, I would like to try it. Oh, hello, making it home. How are you? Y'all, somebody put her information in there. And if you guys have not subscribed to her, she is trying to get to 500, I believe. And so she's working really hard to try to get there. And has some cute little small videos that she's putting out. I haven't watched any real big ones that she's putting out, but they're not really a buffalo season. Can't hunt them, but it's always in the stores. Okay, well, they do have farms now, and I know over toward Wadley, Alabama, there is not Wadley. It is between it's like you're going to heck, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the name of the little town over in Alabama, but there's a buffalo farm, and I think it is so cool. Every time I go over there, I go over there camping a lot. Plus, I go to auction over there, guys, and so I have been. It's called bison meat. That's right. That's what bison is, buffalo. But yeah. So that's going to be cool. And I think he's growing his herd is getting bigger and bigger. So he must have a market somewhere. And so maybe he's growing his and selling them because there's got to be a market for them to have the electric fencing and go to the expense to put up fencing to keep in that kind of an animal. And if they really want to come and get you, they can come and get you, I bet. And let's see. Yes, the Tribal Buffalo Project Ranch. That was so cool. I would love to go and see some of those things. When we were out in, we went to the Grand Canyon, and they were having a big tribal get together there, and we saw the dancers, and it was so nice to be able to walk around. They had samples of the the different houses and things that the Hopi Indians, all the different, just different, not all of them, but some of the tribes had over there. And I thought it was so nice. And they had some of their actual clothing that they wear. And it was just so fascinating to me. I could have spent all day, but of course we went with my daughter and her husband, and they lived over there. And of course they didn't want to spend all day. You know how that goes. Oh, yes. But the white bison. Oh, okay. I watch a channel, and I've been watching him since he first started. It's Off Grid. Let me try to think of it. So redheaded. Well, he's bald, but he's got a red beard, and he was huge when he started out. And I cannot think of it. Dang. Anyway, I will post who he is later on. But he applied for, or he tried to win a ticket because, it's really hard. You can apply, but you don't get it. About like you, Bill. And so it had their way out. And so he didn't win it, but he got way up there on votes. He had all of his subscribers actually go in and vote for him. And each week they had different drawings, but he just didn't win. And I hated that. But it was really interesting the way he did. Oh, goodness gracious. So that would be interesting. I know a wild bison. That's right, Bill. You get it right. We know what you're talking about, hon. Us country folks know what you're talking about. They buffalo where we are too. Oh, Oh, Bill, I hope that when you come down to a meetup, I'm hoping that you come to the one Jan's putting on, and then also make it to the one the next week there that, what is it, River Valley, whatever, that Come On and DD5 and MT Homestead and all them are promoting. So, because I'd like to see you, and if you go to the 10 killer one, I won't get to see you because I can't come up to it 2 months in a row up there. But I'm staying for both of those guys. I'm going to come up and crash and see the one, and then I'll crash somewhere or just travel around, and then go to the other one the next weekend. So I'm excited about that, guys. You got all those meetups. Love them. Yeah, I really enjoyed the one that they had at 10 Killer. Dogman, you should have been there. You would have enjoyed it. And so we have, and there's Cartland with Dink and Tank. Or, yeah, Dink and Tank. Oh, yeah. So, oh, great. I'm definitely not. I thought I was going to try to come, but they were just too far apart, and I can't make that longer trip because it's a good 12 or so hour drive from my house to 10 Killer, maybe longer. And you can't fly out there. If you fly, then you got to rent someplace, and then you got to rent a car. And that just gets to be eats into the funds too much, guys, when you're poor. Not making any money on this YouTube jig. Oh, and there's Peaceful Death. Oh, hello. And you know what? It has been such a interesting thing here. Oh gosh, trying to get all of this going. It is so exciting. It is so much fun, and meeting people from all over. There is a channel, and I've got it wrote down somewhere, but they were telling me about it, and on I think it's Big Matt. I'm not sure. I believe that was the channel. And they were telling me about it, that actually you can post all your meetups and everything that's going on. So I know that the one in Helen, Georgia is posted there. And I know that there's one going to be a growing expo thing in Savannah, Georgia. I don't know if I'm going to get to go to that one, but it's in April. So I'm going to check it out and see where it is, because that's probably a 4.5 hour, maybe 5 at the most drive. So I don't know if I get to go to it. Two. Let's see. She said 2 folks donated items and 1 donated money, and some in the, let's see. I'm going to show this so that you guys can see what it says. Sending to Simon towards it, but have no clue. That's up to him. I am just sharing it. Anyway, and yeah, there is a website that you can post all of them on. Do you know the name of that website, Peaceful Dads? Maybe we need to go in and check that website out. I did check out one, and I wrote it down. Let me see what I did with it. This may be the same one, but I'm not sure. Looking through my files. Don't see it. Meetups. Didn't write it down, guys. It just said that it's the annual Soil and Family Expo. So maybe we can go somewhere and find some information on it. I didn't write down the information unless I wrote it on this envelope. Nope, didn't write it on the envelope. It's here somewhere. And you guys, I had received a beautiful little note from Sheila Tubbs, and I thought it was so sweet with her basket that she sent me. So it is nice to get cards and little notes when you see things. Oh goodness. If you work with Simon, you can, yes, I can BBQ on it. It would be wonderful. I don't know what that's all about, but anyhow, missed out on that. Oh gosh, guys. And I didn't see where I am willing to do a live stream fundraiser for you to get a wheelchair if you're willing. That's wonderful. I don't know who needs a wheelchair, but it might be me for long. I've been having the dangest problem with my knees, guys. Right before I came to the meetup in Oklahoma, I had just had surgery for a torn stifle muscle in on my left knee. Well, danged if it don't look like I may have the same thing happening on my right knee now. So I haven't went to a specialist. I went to chiropractor hoping that it was something else, but it doesn't look like what he's done has helped. So we'll have to see. Peaceful Death says she has the information on her community page as well as who to reach out to. Okay, maybe that is on the drawing and the raising fundraiser thing that she's talking about. I have no clue, guys. But anyway, Jan posted the link. Maybe this is what she's talking about. Where'd it go? Nope, that wasn't it, guys. Anyway, but Peaceful Des needs one. Okay, maybe she's who needs the wheelchair. I have not seen my little lady that has cancer last week or this week, and she was starting out some new treatments, and so I hope and pray that she is doing okay. I'm really worried about her. I wish somebody would send me something and let me know how she is doing. Des needs okay. She needs a wheelchair. Well, dang girl. You know what? A while back, the Restore here in LaGrange had all kinds of medical equipment, and they were just letting them go just cheap. And if I had known it, I could have sure got her one. And I know it's a month or two away, but I would have brought it with me when I came. But I was there just a week or so ago, and they don't have them now. But you're always needing one when you don't have one, right? That's the way it goes. Okay. Bless your heart. I hate that. And they're looking for one on Amazon for around $475 to $500, depending on the chair, and the shipping and taxes are free. Have you checked into any of the places around Des that has recycled or anyone like on Facebook Marketplace and places like that? Because a lot of times you can pick up some that are in super good condition for a third of the price or even less. So I would check there before I would spend a fortune on something that you may or may not use that long. I hate to waste money. She's checked. Bless your heart. Thank you. I hate it. I wish that I knew somebody in that area that would have one. Dang. Have you thought about renting one by the month or maybe if you've got health insurance, you know, and you need it for health reasons, health insurance will sometimes rent you one. Okay, she needs one that's not motorized, that has the leg raised pieces. I understand that. And Medicare will not pay for a manual chair. Well, isn't that ridiculous? If you need a chair, you need a chair to get around in. What's these folks' problem? And she's been disabled since 2020, 2002, 2002. I guess is how you put that. Oh, honey, I know exactly how that goes. I've been on disability for a while and can't breathe, so I know how bad that is. Somebody wants to get you a new chair. Let's get in together. And yep, we need to go. I will check out your page when I get off of here then and see what we can get going. That's so crazy. Y'all, it's a sad time when you cannot get the things you need. It's ridiculous, but that's the way it goes, y'all. But I will check your channel out when I get off of this live. Gosh, you guys, this has been rolling. We are already at 46 minutes. Do a live with Mike. That sounds like a good idea. Mike has quite a few subscribers, and he could probably help you out. We're volunteering you, Mike. Sorry about that. Oh, gosh. Oh, if there's any way when I'm up that way, I'd like to come and meet you. I'd like to see your dogs. I'm always watching them on the views. Try to remember to go in and put a remark or something, but I always click like anyway, even if I don't put a remark in there. So anyway. And Dogman says he's buying her a chair now. Are you really? Oh my God, aren't you a wonderful person? You know, he has helped so much in the community. Holy moly. That's amazing, guys. That is amazing. Oh, yes. We are just so blessed to have some of the people that we know in this YouTube community, guys. Oh, Lordy. Be right back. Got a chair to buy. Look at that. He is a blessing to you, Miss Des. Yep, he definitely has blessed you tonight anyway. Oh, goodness gracious. What a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. There's DJ's Adventures and Beyond. Hello, how are you? Glad to see you in here. We are just jabbering. Dogman has went and bought Des, Peaceful Des, a wheelchair. Isn't that wonderful? She's been needing one for a while. I knew that she had bad health, but I did not realize that that was all. Yep, that sounds like a great idea. Oh, but I'm going to take this off of here. And just wanted to let y'all know he has new videos out and also got moderators. That's wonderful. That's really good. You've got quite a few subscribers here too. And Peaceful Des says they can have a barbecue holding a fundraiser at 8:30. Okay. So is that 8:30 p.m. and is that Central Time or Eastern? I mean, where do you live out there? Do you live close to all these people? Des, Peaceful Des. Because I don't remember, if I even know. I don't think I do. But Dogman says he needs an Amazon link and an address where to sell it. That is wonderful. Look at there. Mike has your back, honey. You ain't kidding. And Des is in Florida. Okay. So you would probably be, if you're on my side, the eastern side of Florida, then you're probably on the same time zone as me. My kids live in Crestview, Florida. He's going to be working on live streams. That's wonderful. And morning show on the weekends in April. Hey, that's good. Good. That's wonderful. Guys, live streams are hard the first few times you do it. And if you can get somebody to sit down with you, it makes it a whole lot easier. I know my husband, he's camera shy, and he will help me when I need something done, but he really does not want to do the goodness, he does not want to sit here and socialize on YouTube. Sorry, guys. Okay, so Dogman says he's getting you the wheelchair faster. Well, that's so wonderful. And you guys, it is a wonderful, wonderful thing when you have enough of an income that you can pop in and just do something like this. And yes, Des, if you're taking in donations, I will try my best to send something for you for your barbecue and your fundraiser that you're doing. I will check into that. Let's see. Yes, live streams are very hard by yourself, and it's much easier if you have someone with you, especially those first few. They really are. And if you aren't really outgoing, and you can't just talk Blue Street, and some people can. Some people have that personality, but I kind of get lost. I'll be sitting here like, well, what can I say now? So yeah, I just wish I had someone that would have come in with me, because Jan and her husband and a couple of others came in when I did my very first ones. And I mean, they were a lifesaver, because every time I would just sit there and be with nothing to say, they would come in and send me a text like, tell us about this, or what's this, or what are you doing now, or what's the next project, just something to keep the conversation going. And so that is just wonderful. Oh, let's see. I said, use their donations that apply to it. And we've all been there. Okay. Well, I am so happy that you guys came in, because if you had not come in, I probably would have got off there. In fact, I had already said it's not going to be but 30 minutes, because I know darn good and well I could not do a full hour of sitting here looking at myself on a camera. So, but that's the way it goes, and you just never know. You just never know. We have one time, guys, if you see how dingy I am, I did a live stream, and I thought I was live, but not a soul was over here making any comments. And I talked on that live stream for a dang hour, a whole hour, folks. it was recording the whole time. So I said, when that thing was over, I was like, thank God. And so I went back to see what was going on. Well, it recorded it. It did not go up live. And so I just said, you know what? That is okay. I posted that sucker for y'all anyway, because I wasn't about to give up that hour. I suffered through it. And let's see. I've missed something here. But yeah, I call her Miss Wheat. Wheat said that Joey is always quiet. Yeah, Joey is super quiet. He I will ask him a question and he will sit there and pause and he thinks about everything he says, where I'm one of those people, I just fly by the seat of my pants and, if it's right, it's right. Hopefully it is. Oh, guys, we have 4 minutes. We only have 4 minutes. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And so it has been a wonderful night, guys. I think I cannot think of who it's going behind me, but I know that someone is now. So we're not going to stay on here the full hour. I try to stay on and let you guys out about a minute or so early so that you can why not have 4 minutes? Well, they're warning me that my hour will be up. And I could stay on here forever, I guess. Well, for a while anyway, until YouTube cuts me off. Anyway, let's see. I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay. I hope you guys all saw that. And apply donations. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, guys. Yes, if you don't already have a wish list, maybe somebody would send you donations for your wheelchair. I don't know how that goes, but I don't think you can actually do. I don't know if you can do that on Amazon. That would be wonderful if you could. Dogman says you're not getting off till I get her a wheelchair. Yes, sir. I will not get off then. So any of Jovita, if you need to leave, because I know you're working, girl. If you need to leave, you just skedaddle on. It'll be okay. So far, I've not had but 1 or 2 of those troll people. So I know it's coming when I get on up there and start making a little money. But I can probably handle them. It just may get posted before I see it. And then it'll be like, oh, crap. So hopefully nobody puts that stuff in there. Dogman has spoken. That's right. Oh. And Avita says she's not leaving until Daisy gets her chair. Well, Daisy, you just show them the chair that you need. Send him a copy of it. I don't know how you do it, but my daughter is always going in and finding stuff on Amazon, and then she'll send me the link to it or a copy of it, and then I can just click on it, and it will open it right up, and I can order it. So like something for the kids want, and they got a birthday coming up or something like that. So I'm sure that if you guys you and your husband would sit down and peaceful DJ's Adventure says he's not sure if you can get Daz a chair. I think, yep, I agree. So Daz, you got no excuse now, honey. You want a chair. You got the opportunity to get it. You need to get it. So, and let's see what else is going on. Yep, we have got so much around here. They had Mardi Gras in LaGrange, and I had every intention of going to the Mardi Gras parade and doing some videoing because it would have been a fun video. But the weather was not cooperating that weekend for me, and I just didn't want to take a chance on getting out there and getting sick again. Because when lupus, it takes a while to get up. It gets over. When you get sick, you get sick. And sometimes I already missed 3 lives in a row there when I was sick the last time. So we don't want that to happen. Oh, let's see. Rebel says she's not leaving. She's going to hang in here too. Good for you, girl. And so all of y'all, Des, let him see what you need, baby. Dogman says he's going to do a fundraiser later. That's wonderful. We can all do that. I'm the same way. Yes, I think that's a wonderful idea. She needs a chair now. Let's do it now. And then work on the fundraiser. And if you need, if you don't raise enough for the chair, then you put in what's necessary, or you and your friends put in what's necessary. So that's just how I look at things. I know that I have a weird way of looking at it, but I'm like Dogman now, Mike. When you need it, you need it. You can't wait around. So you can actually go on some of these things, and I don't know about on here. Maybe we could set up a link on Dez's account. I don't know how to do that either. But how do you do those fundraisers? Maybe we could set up somebody that knows how to do that. Like when you guys raised money when the family's farm burned, their home and all burned. Maybe we could set up a link for her and get her a wheelchair that way. I don't have a clue how to do that. One of those GoFundMe things, maybe, or whatever they're called. I've just seen them. Hi, Carrie. How are you, honey? I'm glad to see you. And I was listening to your live more than I was watching it the other day. The one you did, you were saying that the lady, I guess your Texas Angel was going to send you some more stuff. That's wonderful. Oh, let's see. They take money, he don't. Well, okay. For the GoFundMe's. Oh, I did not know that GoFundMe's took money. I didn't know that. But yeah, y'all figure it out, and I'll make a donation too. So Carrie says she is in the bed sick. Jan said it'd be a lot easier if she had your number. Oh, Jan, I know you got his phone number somewhere. You might have it hid from the boss, but y'all too sweet on each other. Oh, Lordy. Oh, yeah. We are Dogman says there's no way to send me money. He's disabled all those options, and I don't want money. Well, I don't mean for you, for the chair, ding dong. Donations to help pay for the chair, because you can't pay for it all, guys. We'll do a live stream. That sounds good. Okay. And Jan says we need to pray for Carrie because she said she's in the bed sick right now. And we can do that, guys. Everybody send out a little prayer. Who's here wants to match her donation? I don't know. It's according to how much your donation is making it home. You might have a lot more money than I do, so I would have to check that out. Oh. I didn't mean that to sound mean, Mike. If I did not mean it. Yeah. I'm a little dingy, guys. I didn't mean it to sound mean. I was just saying, hey, we will make donations to help you. If you charge the thing, then yeah, we could give you money to help pay off your credit card. How about that? Whatever donations. PayPal, whatever, however we can get you the money. If you want to send us your address, we will mail you some money. How about that? Oh, God. Uh, let's see. Who is Amy? Amy, okay. Hello, Amy. And Dogman says he'll be on the lookout for that. Oh, and he's going to meet us at Harps this weekend, and I will hand you the cash if you get Des what she needs. Deal done. So you guys must live fairly close if you can meet up with Becky Holmes said that she can meet up with him. Okay, tell me how much your donation is if you want to send it to me. I will have to go in. I did not copy it, but I need to add that in my description, I guess, or whatever. On my videos, I've got it on a few, but don't have it on all of them. I know it's in my description when you pull up my page. So my email address and all is there. If you want to send me an email, that would be good. And it said, Dogman said all proceeds go to Des. Snow blowing distance from Mike. Snot blowing. Oh, gross. Lord, I've heard it all now. My husband does that and it just freaks me out. He'll go by and go, blow snot slap across the yard. He says, you can't do that. No, I don't have that much blowing power in me. And Carrie has posted something, but I can't tell what it is. Are you waving, Carrie? And Dogman says, stay online calling Mama V now. Okay. We're going to stay online, guys. Snot rocket. Yeah. Not rocket. That's what they are. Guys can do that. I've seen Jared and them do that. I don't know any girls that do that, but maybe they do. Now I can just spit out a loogie because I can't stand the idea of swallowing them. That's a gross thing. God, we're getting off on a gross thing. Yep, that sounds like it to me. Making it home, and I have about the same opinion of the snot rocket contest. And Carrie's smiling now. Okay, Carrie, I'm glad you're feeling well enough to at least attend the live. Maybe we'll make you laugh a little bit. Jeez. Y'all have me laughing here anyhow, whether anybody else is laughing about this or not. Oh. Oh. So, oh gosh, guys, we have got to get our garden going. That's for sure. So we're gonna be trying to do some more work on it, and oh, has Des done got off of here? Oh, come on, Peaceful Des. You didn't leave us, did you? Has she gotten off so because she doesn't want Dogman to do anything for her? Oh, doggone it. Come on, guys. And she may have, guys. I sure don't see her. And anyway, so my Alaska says he's got to run. Thanks for hanging in here with us. We're just trying to get that wheelchair, but thank you, Bill. You have a good night. Des is here. I reached out to Simon Dogman. He is going to email you. Dogman is said, hang on. He's going to talk to Mama V. So I don't know what the deal is there. Maybe he had to answer the phone or something, or he's going to call her. She has all the links. Why Mama V get them is beyond me. Why she's got them, I guess. Okay. Oh, she has been rocking it with her house. I know she is so excited to get out there and get so close up with Mama V's house. Well, guys, I don't know. She is driving right now. Mama V is driving right now. So I'm assuming that means you can't get things going. Well, do you still need us to hang on here, Mike, or do we need to get off now? We may have somebody else that we're taking up their time. I don't know. Let us know something. I don't want to intrude on somebody else's viewing time or whatever. And Havita said she has got to go. Thanks, everyone, for being here. That's right. And please remember to comment and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I am assuming in the next few hours, he promises. Okay, Des, I want to post this right before we get off of here. And Making It Home says they're staying put. Mama V will be home in less than 30 minutes. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know if we can hang out here for another 30 minutes, guys. My husband says I talk way too loud and he can't sleep if I'm on lives. So I do talk loud, y'all. I know I do. I'm sorry. I've had people complain about how loud I talk on my videos. So I guess, I've tried to start toning down the volume. Oh, goodness. Havita says, good night, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. Yes. And thank you, Peaceful Des. I'm hoping that you get your chair tonight. And that's right. Mike is awesome. It is wonderful for what you are doing. And like I say, if we can all get together, we can get her some money to get her a wheelchair. And okay. All right, people, it says, Dogman says she will get it. Great. That's wonderful. Well, guys, I am going to go ahead and close this out because I think, hello, Bob. I don't know who Jan is talking to. Bob, hello. Who is Bob? Okay, Jan, tell us who you're talking to. And Dogman, yes, you do have a heart of gold. And Jan just posted that. And I know you guys just pick at each other so much because you're friends. You just don't want to admit it. But anyway, we have went over about Brutal Bob. Okay. Now I know who Jan talks to dead people. I do too sometimes.
Oh, and I was going to explain my video where I said weird. You know, when I posted, I was just videoing something. Oh, I was going to try to video the goat coming through the fence. Well, when I went back and looked at it, the goat didn't make it through, but I was going to see if there was anything on there worth making a short out of. Well, it showed this light stream across it and then come up, almost make a triangle and just sit there. And so I thought, this is weird, you know. So I showed it to my husband and we replayed the video about 3 times. I said, well, I'm going to post this. This is weird. Well, I posted it. When I posted it, that light's not on there. And I didn't realize it because I did it on my phone and I just posted it as a short because that's what it was going to be. So it just goes straight in, you know, you just hit the plus and it goes straight to YouTube. And so the light's not there. And then I went back when I saw that it wasn't there. I went back, guys, and it's not on the video anymore either. So I don't know what in the heck's going on. So it makes you wonder. And Brutal Bob is in here, guys. Yeah, there you go. I've checked out your channel. I remember seeing your logo there, your little circle. That is so cute. And married couples become insane couples. I can agree with you there. You know, this is actually my 4th marriage. I got married one time. The first marriage I married at 17. And I made it 4.5 years. The second time was annulled because the guy shot himself. He couldn't handle me. He shot himself right off. Got that sucker annulled. I was like, get me out of here. He'll shoot me next. And then the third time, I married a guy, and we were married like 7.5 or 8 years. And it took me a year and a half to get the divorce because he just up and disappeared. With all the money that we had in chicken and everything else, got me terribly in debt, but we won't get into that. Jan said it was a glitch. Well, isn't that weird? But that the glitch was there and it repeated itself, but then it did not copy when we transferred it. That is the strangest thing. Oh, Bob, you have 69 subs. I can't mess with that. 69's the number. I've heard that number too, Jan. And it may, you know, that may have been a glitch, but that was the weirdest thing. I know, I think it was Amy sent me a post and says, no, what, I didn't see it. And I thought, that's when I went back and looked and it just was not there. So then I looked on the video on my camera, on my phone, and it wasn't on it anymore either. So that was just the weirdest things. Jan's nasty minded. We all are at times, Bob or Mike. We all are. All right, guys, we done went another 3 minutes since I said I was getting off of here. Anyway, I am so sorry that Dogman, you are not going to scare Jan again, she said. And here we go. Yes, I can. BBQ. Hello. Glad to have you too. That's wonderful. That was the year you graduated from high school. That might be the reason Jan thought 69 was cool. I was thinking something else. I'm not a very nice person, I guess. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. So, I Can Barbecue, aka Simon, is here. Wonderful, wonderful, Simon. Did you get with Dogman and tell us how that we can all make a donation for this wheelchair or whatever to help pay for the wheelchair or take it off of? Mike said that he was going to go ahead and order it because she needs it now, and then we can pay the donations. They can pay her back. If it gets more, anything more will go straight to Miss Peaceful Des. I'm hoping that makes sense, folks. So if you know how, or if you guys have a post, I'm going to go and check out her channel, and as soon as I get off of here, and see if she has a. Well, he will have a live stream fundraiser at a later date. That sounds like a great, great idea. And okay, all right, there you go. Simon says that you can go to his community page and he has a PayPal Cash App info. Okay, now how much money will PayPal get of hers if you do that? And Simply Jan said she has shared it on her community page also. Okay, well, that is wonderful. And any monies, that's right. That's exactly right. That's what I was trying to get out a while ago, and it just didn't make sense. My voice is getting weak. Renew. Okay, Making Home says she will give Mike cash, and 100% if you send it as friends and family. Okay, that sounds good. I knew that they sent me this thing, and I was supposed to read 40 million things and agree to it, and I scammed over it. So I didn't really read all of it, so I did not know. That's right. Family and friends only, guys. That way they get the 100% of the donation. And can we hashtag wheelchair or something on it so that they will know that that money is set aside just for our Peaceful Des or something when we send that donation? I don't know. And thank you, young lady. Yep, I understand. And if I lived closer, I would do the same thing. But since I'm way down here, I'll have to make my donation some other way. You know, like when Bobblehead was trying to get into his new place and all, I sent him a donation to help him out. And so, guys, thank you so much. Rebel at Heart says that this has been a great live, and it makes you feel good. So yes, I will be sending something. Hopefully tonight. If not, I will do it tomorrow morning. And Zelle is always an option. Yeah, I have Zelle on my phone, but I don't know how to use the darn thing. I mean, I send money to my grandson because it's already set up. His name's in there and everything. All I gotta do, because he's in college. So I just click it and send it. So that's how I do that. But you guys, we are going to get off of here this time. We've ran way over what we intended to do, but thank you guys so much. There's a reminder here to hit that thumbs up, folks. And thanks for all the comments and keeping this rolling. And Dogman said he is waiting for her text and the info from Mama V. And so we love all you guys. Thank you so much for coming on and listening to me ramble around. And be nice to somebody. You know, I had this really hateful lady today that checked me out, and she's snatching stuff and being rude. And when I left, I said, "Oh, by the way, your outfit is so pretty. And thank you, honey. I appreciate you," when I left. And I wanted to say, "You're such a bitch," but I didn't. Amazon gift cards work. Yeah, they do work, guys. And yeah, I know how to do that. Wait till I start getting death threats. Well, Possum Run, there she is. Mama V is in the house. Okay. And, you know, when I start getting those death threats, I'll just say, come on, I'm a packing. What can I say? We hope we don't get them, but, you know, if we do, I'm here. Had been threatened before. When I was 8 months pregnant, I had a very mad wife show up at my house. Well, she came and communicated all over the neighborhood that I was having an affair at the country store that I go to and everything, that I was having an affair with her husband. And of course, everybody was laughing because they knew I was big as a house pregnant with my youngest daughter. And I was not fooling around with her husband either. Never did, never have, never will. But anyway, she shows up. So about time I get home from work, one of my buddies drives up in the yard. And he starts telling me, and I'm going, what? Well, then it wasn't but just a minute. This woman pulls up in the yard, and she comes out. So he's at the door, and he says, "You want me to let her come in?" I says, "Yeah, let her come in." I agree. I understand how you feel there. And yes, I keep mine with me 90. And if I'm in a bed asleep, it's not on me, but it's right there. So, yep, I've lived in the country and I ain't scared. So, it's easy in Arkansas to walk around strapped up and love my life. Well, you know, it's pretty easy here in Georgia too. And I have a concealed carry weapon license. So I don't know about all the states that I travel through coming to your place, but I'll have one there too, guys. Carry and feel good, and don't carry and be afraid. That's right. You know, I don't want to kill anybody, but now if somebody tries to kill me or kill some of my kids or my family, I believe I could do it, and I don't think I'd hesitate. Jan says she ain't scared. Pack all the time. That's exactly right. And you know, since we got off on this subject. Yeah. I have to bring this up. Yep. Anybody that needs to get off of here can, because obviously I'm not. So she she don't carry and she ain't scared. Well, that's good. That's good that you're not. But you know, if someone were to come in and her and fear don't coexist peacefully. I don't, not scared, you know, either. I don't want to be scared, but I don't want someone, I don't want to, someone, you know, we have a prison that's not but about 8 miles from where I live. So, you know, we've had a prisoner, they came and loudspeakers and rode up and down the road telling everybody to get in their house and lock their doors and stuff because they were sighted right here. And I live right off the interstate, so it is easy to come right through these woods. And Democrats are bulletproof. Oh gosh, they probably all got bullet vests on for sure. Ain't that the truth, Jan? Ain't that the truth? Yep. So, you know, we can't be talking about them poor old Democrats. Lordy, lordy. Well, ain't as many folks died around here in our administrations, or in the Republican administrations anyway, as they did in the Clinton administrations. All I'm going to say about that, y'all. I have a pew-pew, but don't carry to town. Okay. Well, I used to have one in the dash of the vehicle, and I used to have one in my purse all the time. But now, she knows her abilities and know in a blink my opponent's weakness. Don't fear, don't live. Fear don't live with her. Well, that's wonderful. Maybe you're in better health than I am, because I know darn good well I'm too old to whoop somebody's butt now. Did many, many times in the past. Not always been a sweet old lady. But Mama V says she's driving and can't chat, but she's always carrying. I understand that, girl. I understand that. And I've seen yours in your videos, and I don't blame you. If I were out there in those sticks by yourself, you just don't never know. And, you just don't know. Jan says, all you need is a trigger finger. Mama V uses blanks and holy cow, she better not. But Mama V making it home says, what did you get and where? I think they're talking about the wheelchair, and I'm not sure if that has been finalized yet. But here we go again, guys. Booger Hook is trained well. Booger Hook. And Dot Rumper says, are you willing to test that statement, Mike? I think she's talking about Mama V having blanks. I wouldn't drive up over there after dark and be making crazy critter noises in the background. Somebody might get shot. And I don't think it'll be with blanks. In Oklahoma, you can open carry, but I need a holster for that to work for me. Yeah, I have a holster. A lot of times I'll have mine just stuck in a pocket, a deep pocket, or I have one of those inside your pants holsters. And if I don't lose some weight, that one won't work much longer. That's why we were talking about that diet that Val was talking about on her thing. Yeah, when you hear that banjo music, that's right. Joey and I were out doing something, and I told him, I says, this looks like one of them areas we're riding around, and it was a really rough looking neighborhood, and really in Alabama there are some, I'm sure they're everywhere, but in this particular area it was looked like they'd rearranged their furniture in the front yard, and it was upside down and trash everywhere, and and it was every house down there. So I said, this looks like one of them banjo folks' houses. Neighborhood. So 9mm, okay. And mine is a revolver. Do you have an automatic, or do you have a clip with yours? Now I have some rifles, several that automatics. Dogman said he may be stupid. He is not stupid. He says not NOY. He meant not stupid. And oh, okay. Well, I got a lot of junk in my yard, so it's hard for me to talk about, folks. But mine is an organized chaos. Mine is an organized chaos, guys. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. Hey, if you got to dodge some bullets from each other, you may be having one of them kissing cousin feuds or something. And yeah. Oh, yes, I can agree with that. I have watched so many of those videos that Walmart will post, or people have posted from Walmart, of what people come in there with, and it's just amazing. It's shocking. And you don't stock food and not stock a way to protect it. Ain't that the truth? Yep, my husband told me that I had to quit my stocking because I had too much stuff. Also effective against wild hogs. Well, that's good. I've used mine several times on the armadillos and the critters like that around here. The possums that are eating my chickens. And let's see. Yes, sir. Is her baby girl 9mm? Okay, so all y'all got 9mm. Okay. Yeah, guys, I am bad about wearing mine. I'll go out and feed the critters and I'll have my pajamas on. And my husband just shakes his head. They're so comfortable, And in the evenings, I come in, I ain't going to keep them long pants on or those tight waisted clothes on. I'm getting on my little stretchy pajamas and sitting around here watching TV or editing a video or whatever. So, checking the email to see if he has a link to buy the chair. So maybe Mama V has gotten him the link, guys. But it is an hour and 37 minutes, and we are going to get out of here, guys. I am sorry. This is really the last time I'm posting this. So we're going to do a little countdown, guys. And I have really enjoyed this live. I have really enjoyed all the camaraderie. And hey, okay, there's Vicky. She said she and Mia are watching, and Mia says, hey. That's great. Hello. I'm glad. And Vicky, I've got plenty of those yellow trumpets fruited. I'm bringing one to Jan when I come out that way. And so I will be holding on to one for you guys, Vicky. I don't know how long you've been on here, but we've been on a rant today. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? I agree, honey. And so don't have a wheelchair link yet. Jan hasn't sent that to her. I don't think Jan has it. I think it's Peaceful Daz and Barbecue Simon or whatever. And let's see. Said she's missed. Jan says she sent the size that she needs and the address only. Okay. And God, y'all, here we are. Y'all getting me off of this. I'm getting off here. We are getting out of here, guys. Dogman says he's going to be right back, but he's going to be right back without me, folks, because we are going to get off. I'm getting off of here, people. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in and watching our live tonight and helping me get one more down. And Making It Home says, let's hang out until we get this done. And Simply Jan says, no, wait. Guys, they outvoted me. I guess we're waiting. I guess they're waiting. Okay. Maybe we're getting this thing ordered. And what's a few more minutes? I guess so. A few more minutes is a few more minutes. Oh. And let's see. Well, I don't have anything to do, and I stay up late anyway because I am not an early get up. I don't get up at the crack of dawn unless I do not sleep all night, and then I'm already up at the crack of dawn. But guys, we just we are, so it doesn't bother me, but my husband tries to stay up till after my lives are over. So I don't know if he's still in there trying to stay up because of me. Dogman said, put the link here. It's Amazon, man. I don't know what he's talking about. Check your email. Yes, I can. BBQ emailed me. Emailed you. Okay. I don't know if Simon or BBQ or whatever is still on here. I'm assuming he's still here, but he may not be. But yeah, I get in there and I'll play video games, or I will edit a video or something late at night and try not to be noisy so that he can sleep, because he gets up at the crack of dawn. I mean, the crack of dawn. Sometimes he's up at 4:30. I don't know how in the world he does it. If I'm up at 8, it's wonderful. And sometimes on the weekends I say, well, if you can wait till about 8 o'clock and get me up, then we'll go have breakfast somewhere. And look at there, he's still in here. All right. And Making It Home says, Peaceful Des, you are loved. And it's definitely showing right here tonight, guys. It is definitely showing. I got a hair just dropped down the thing. 4:30 every morning. Do you work making it home? Are you still out in society working and making a living? Because I'm out. I'll be 65 next month, and and so I was already out on long-term disability from work. So because of the lupus and the cancer. So, and Jan says the boss gets up at 4:30. Well, Jan, you didn't say, but how is the boss? Is he doing better? So yeah, Joey gets up real early, but I'm just not a morning person. And I see my aches and pains seem to do better if I sleep until I wake up. If I get up and I have to get up and get moving in a hurry, it just seems like I don't get loosened up or something. So Joel works and she works the homestead. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So you're both up at that time. Dang, what do you do between 4:30 and daylight? I'd have to sit outside and look for the sun to come up. only time I'm up that long is if I am, you know, out there helping with a birth or something. And okay, Jan says her husband is doing fantastic. That's great. That is great, guys. YouTube editing, shooting, etc. Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. See, I do mine late at night. You do yours early in the morning. I need to be housekeeping, but I'm not going to do that. I can say, okay, if I make a list and I have a list for that day and I can mark off my list, then I'll do what's on the list. But if I don't have that list, I don't do it, guys. I'm just a terrible person. That's all there is to it. Dog man, type your email here. I think he is still off, Jan. He is trying to get it figured out. Maybe he's looking through his old messages. I get up before 8. La, 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 la. So she's not a domestic goddess either. Well, honey, I have to take a nap. If she gets up before 8, she has to take a nap. I am bad about 1:30, 2 o'clock, laying back down and going back to sleep. So taking me an hour or two nap. And these folks that say, I need to take a 30-minute nap. 30 minutes, it takes me 30 minutes to get calmed down enough to go to sleep. But when I go to sleep, boy, I sleep good during the day. But at night, it seems like, do not end this live. I have the link and I'm buying it now. Oh. The boss makes fun of Jan because she sleeps in. Joey is a sweetheart. He doesn't, and he doesn't wake me up either. Bless his heart. He will come in there. Like if I have something that I need to do, he will wake me up. But other than that, his whole career is on Leo. And he works 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Ugh, that doesn't seem. And boy, howdy. 7 to 7. Yeah, I used to have to work when I worked at Duracell. We would have to work double shifts every once in a while. And you go in at 7 in the morning and you don't get off till 11 o'clock at night. It's a rough day. And, or sometimes we would have to go in at 3 in the morning, 3 a.m., and didn't get off till 3 p.m. So, yeah, that was rough. So I know how that goes. And so Peaceful Daz says, oh my gosh, Mike, and he's just got a big heart showing. So Mike, you are our hero tonight. I worked many nights and split shifts, and I hated it. Me too. I worked the second shift, what was called the second shift, many, many years. And I worked 2 jobs when I first went to work at Duracell. I worked at the country club, Holland Country Club here in LaGrange, as a waitress. And that was part of how I saved the money to buy this place here. So, and it was rough. But, you were young back then and you could do it. And I could work 12 hours or 16 hours and still go out to the club at night back in those days. But I'm not young anymore. Dogman says he is adding a new card and I need her address. Give him a second. New card. I thought it said card. And he's told he does his best work at night. I'm not going to touch that one. There's that little devil in my brain thinking again. He was Leo. What is Leo, guys? What is Leo? I have no clue. Somebody tell me what Leo is. And because I have no clue. What are you talking about? Simply Jan said, send it to Mama V at Dogman. Peaceful Dad says she sent her address, Mike, law enforcement officer. Oh, okay. All right, cool. My niece, my brother's oldest daughter, she worked for the city for 16, 17 years, and now she works for the county. So I don't know. I guess her time goes on since it's, I don't know about all that stuff. I don't know how it works. But anyway, that's great. See there, Leo, I learned something new. Only thing I know about law enforcement. Card added. Just need to add her address to the wheelchair to send the chair. Hang on. We're hanging on, guys. We're hanging on. And okay, she says she misses it terribly. My niece loves the job. She loves it. And she was she had a canine dog. She was a dog handler for years for the city. I don't know. Now she's a detective. So I don't know anything about that right now. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of knowledge about that kind of stuff. Never been in a whole lot of trouble with the on wood. Never been in a whole lot of trouble. So, and let's see. Okay. So you still are, Brittle Bob, are you still a law enforcement officer now? Or you did it for years? And are you now retired, maybe? Gosh, guys. Oh, by the way, but I was small and rural, good people all over. Yeah. Okay, so you must have been in the county. What would be considered county enforcement then, or something here? Yeah. Yeah, guys, I don't know if I don't even know. I think I left it out. I was going to edit it in one of my videos that we got robbed over at my husband's shop. Not his shop here at the house, but at his shop at his house. We still have his house. We have property everywhere. God help us. But yeah, he has a bunch of, he used to have a saw shop. We called it the saw shop. But some guys came in and robbed him, and they stole a bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff was recouped, but of course it's being held as evidence. So we don't know when we'll get that stuff back, but the guy still has not been arrested to our knowledge. So yeah, and this was back it's been a month or so ago now. So it's weird. You come in and something was laying outside the shop that should not have been laying outside the shop. And when he got in, they had broken the hasp off of the door and went in and stole some, because he has a lot of old retro parts that are still there that we still sell. In fact, we went on a month-long vacation, went all the way to the West Coast with our camper and all. And that's how we raised the money, because we sold parts for on eBay and Marketplace. And so you would be surprised at people that have these older saws that need the parts. Nothing is the same as it used to be. I understand that. Everything has changed. He was an officer for 28 years and is now retired. Okay. All right. I understand that, guys. Well, congratulations on being retired. I hope you're enjoying your retirement and not just pining for your job. You know, I miss Duracell. I don't miss the job per se, but I sure miss the people. The friends that I had there and the laughs and the joking and the carrying on, you know, that went on every day. And everything has changed in the world. It's unreal. Have you guys heard anything about China having warships off, I guess, right off into the international waters off of Israel? I saw a post about that. Ooh, her sister was a law enforcement officer in Miami, Florida for 30 years. Wow. The dog wheelchair is ordered and is on its way. Yee-hoo! All right. All right, guys, that is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And yes, we're going to get this all done. And guys, we're out of here now. We're out of here now. Thanks so much, Mike Dogman. If some of you are not subscribed to him, please, please go over there. And just before I turned 10, his father told me, Robert, every day you don't learn something new is a day lost in your life. And I have lost dang few days since that day. I understand that. I agree. Oh, I understand that. And the wheelchair is going to be delivered to your house, Des. And Dogman, Sheila Tubb says, thank you, thank you. Everyone is telling you thank you. And I understand. So, guys, we have been on here for an hour and 56 minutes. We're getting out of here. And I ain't backing out this time. So good night. I love each one of you. Take care. I'm clicking out of here. Bye.